Hey, what's up, everybody? MichaelTheArch here. We are out here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. We're going to do a little hunting, and I'm testing my internet to see if it's working proper today. And we are going to be doing some hunting in the style of what's going to be going on with the new update. So just to let y'all know about that. So it's going to be something cool, I think, and yeah, we'll take out comparable stuff and see how it goes. But I'm really excited about it. Let me make sure that posted. Yeah, okay, it did. Just making sure it actually posted. So if you have not heard, Call of the Wild is getting a new ambusher pack that comes with a 5-pound collar. Now, I don't know if you always are going to have the collar on hand. The control for it, it's an electronic collar, and you go put it down somewhere and you back off and you can control it up to 200 meters away. So that's like, what, 218 yards, I think. And it's going to be a way to have a lot more fun in this game. They're adding things that are just really going to be changing the way that you play this game. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pick a hunt selector, or with the hunt selector. And what we're going to do is we're going to get an animal you can call. It's going to be a big game animal. Brown bear. Okay. So we have 2 maps to choose from. There would either be Medved or Reventuli, so I kind of think Reventuli is where I would rather go, but let's see which the first one that comes up is. Medved. Okay, so what we're going to do is a little bit of a different thing today, and let's go on out here. How did it do that? Go on out here to Medved. Let me grab my other mouse. This one doesn't have anything on the side, but I love this mouse. It's super lightweight, and it's really nice for everyday use. That's the Harpoon RGB, or whatever it's called. It's Corsair. But my game mouse for this game, if y'all are wondering, is the Scimitar. Now, they make these wireless now. There's 3 real problems with it. One, look at the leather on it. The whatever that is. That's just, I only use it to play games with. I don't use it for regular use. And what I do is, in games like this where you have multiple items in an inventory, 1 through 0. Well, there you go. That's your inventory right there. I get asked that question so much. How do you do this? What are you doing with this? And that is how I do this. Also, I use a Tartarus pad, and you can do the same thing on that if you want to. I take it and I change out a few things. And it works pretty well. So, as far as actually playing a game with a keyboard, I hate it. Playing with the Tartarus pad, this is it. This is the V2. I cannot recommend these things enough. It's a completely different gaming experience. The only thing is, make yourself a chart on a piece of paper and write down what it is, or make yourself a spreadsheet. I've even got a spreadsheet y'all can copy if you ever want. But just write down what each thing is, and you'll eventually get used to it, and it's second nature. So anyway, let's go somewhere that's not in a tent. Man, that wind and rain, good gosh. Good gosh. So far, it's looking like everything is about even. I've only had one dip, which is fine. All right. So, we're going over here to storage. We're going to go to today. And this is going to be changed up. So, let's actually take out that. I'm thinking. Okay. Let me just look at the Wild West for a minute. Okay. So yeah, all right. Go back to today. We're going to do something really quick. If you look, the peak draw weight of this bow is 70 pounds. This is the current recurve bow. And if we go down here to Wild West, we've actually got the longbow on. It's a 60 pound. I'm not sure how much the difference is going to be, but the new recurve bow is going to be a lower poundage. So it's probably going to be on par with the longbow, or it's going to be lower than that. Maybe a 50 or something like that, or a 45 even or something. It's supposed to be a bow that you take with you and you get up close and personal with. It's not something you want to take a long shot with. It's something you want to get out there and, be in the bush 30 yards away. Boom. 15, 30 yards away. That's the way that it's being marketed. I am going to take that. I am going to take the recurve bow. However, now I don't know what else we got on us here, but we're not going to need some of this stuff. Now, I tell you what, instead of the recurve bow, because it's a lower draw weight, let's take one of the other bows, and let's just take this one since we're out here. This will be more accurate to that, probably. It might be even lower than that. I don't know. But let's go ahead and find the other 3 weapons that I want to take today. And we are going to take a bear collar. So the cool thing about that new thing is it actually has an alligator call on it. And the way that Jaxie Beard talked, it may possibly eventually have... Where the heck is... It may eventually end up having the, I'm trying to think of what it's called. The crocodile on there. Where is the other one at? There it is. Okay, so we've got that. We've got to take out some other stuff right quick. And y'all will see what all I'm going to do. I'm going to take just the Argus. And I'm going to take the, not Hyperion, but the... Now, this is going to be a little bit iffy, but the Helios. And... we'll do that. There's another thing I want to take. Really? Wow. That's going to take... Oh, wow. Okay, so something is off here. What do I have on me? That's, I got a tent. Alright, get rid of the tent. That should do perfect then. Let's go grab what I need to take. Hey, CG, I just started. CG, since you're here, you pick. Do you want the 44 Guacho, the 44 Panther Magnum, or the 44 Wildcat Magnum? Again, the Guacho is the special that's unlocked from the DLC mission. This is a special edition given to everybody, the Wildcat, and then this is the base, the Panther. You pick one of them. I'm talking about a new DLC that's coming out. It's going to be awesome sauceum. All right, we got the first. Okay. Let me grab my ammo then. We want the 30-30 ammo. Now, for these, I'm going with soft point because it has more penetration. They're the cheaper one, and they are awesome. It is the Ambusher Pack DLC, and it is going to be sweet. We're going to be taking a look at what can be done with it today. But there's also going to be 3 new cosmetic packs coming out, which I know y'all don't care much about the cosmetics really, but I absolutely love the cosmetics. So that's something I'm very interested in. All right, that's the collar that we're going to need. So that's what we're going to take. So let's go over what we've got here today. Let's actually switch those out. That's, well, yeah. Switch them back. That's fine. And then the longbow we'll put there. And we've got a lure right there. Now, we actually should have got the other binoculars as well. So, okay. All right. So, the way that it talks, there's a new 44 Magnum rifle that is going to take the 44 Magnum I didn't get the thing for it. Okay. For bear, that's what we need. Good there. I need to get the sight as well. Alright, we'll be ready to go once we got the sight on. So we want the... Let's see if I can find it. We want that, and we got enough room that, yeah, we can take that too. So, this is a loadout that's going to be kind of close to what that is. Did I get the wrong one? I must just have very few bullets for this. Let's go in here into rifle ammo. And where is our 30-30? So as you see, this one has 17 expansion. What these rifles are for are actually to be up close in the bush, and that's the whole point of them. Is these are ambush guns, and this is actually your the 45-70, not 30-30 that I'm showing here. This is your bullet that you would want if you're right up on top of them. But then if you're further off, you want to go with more penetration. So we're going to buy up to 150 of each of those. For the 45-70, we're going to do the same, and it's the same way. The worst one is more expensive. I don't know why that is, but in performance specs, the Soft points are much better. And they're also the ones that unlock the last as well. So let's go back down here and look for 44. So with the 44s, you've got the flat-nosed hardcast bullet, and this is going to be the best one for the new rifle. And then you've got the jacketed hollow point. These are trash. I can tell you 100% these are absolute trash. They're good. They're better than the 357. Both of the 357s. They're better than the 45 Colts. But compared to this one, to the flat-nose hardcast, they are absolute trash. So once you get up to the 454, the jacketed hollow points are not that bad, but when you get here to the flat nose, they're much better. So that's something that y'all want to keep in mind is if you don't have access to these, go ahead and just use these. They'll do good, but these are going to be much better. And did I get the wrong one? Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong ones. Okay, so these are going to be much better. I'm actually going to buy just one more of them. We're not going to do that much with them. So what I want to do is I want to hunt a bear with the 44. I want to hunt some stuff with these rifles with the scopes on, with these rifles with some of the other stuff going on. So let's actually grab another few collars. The antler rattler and the moose collar will be great on this map. Alright, so it is 1507. I need to look up and see. What's going on around here. So, hunt plans for the game. Alright. So if you ever go to my hunt plan sheet, the way I use it is I rearrange them so that you can have basically a non-stop hunting experience. And if you want to go with something like basically something like the moose, then that's going to be your last thing. It ends at 1600. But you would start on medbed at 1700 with the Great Wolf. So we've got moose out here right now. Let's see if we can find us a moose. There's actually moose right here. I did not realize I was there, so what we're going to do is go on out here. Let me, since it's moose time, let me change out to the moose color now. So, the way that they talked, the new rifle is going to have a rail sight. So I'm assuming that means that it's either going to use this sight or it's going to use the regular ones like this. Some of the rails that are in the game would be something like Zarza's, the 308, the 22, any of that stuff. The 223, they have a rail system on them, so I'm thinking that means that we can use these scopes with it, which means you'll be able to take the 44 Magnum out with the night vision as well. So that would be awesome. Now, what we want to do is we will go through and this to start with. So this is one of the things that it's got is the true sights. So this is no sights, just pure iron, and then you got the true sights, believe it or not, the true sights actually help tremendously. It's super awesome. What I would like for them to do is make it so that in this game, you could switch between the sights you have equipped without having to go into the wheel. Just at the press of a button, it would cycle through them instead of taking them. Like, you could just push that down, but just say if you scrolled the mouse wheel up, it would change your sight. Now, unfortunately, that also is a problem in the game here. It just doesn't really work that way. It doesn't work good to have the scroll wheel, I should say. And I've noticed that in another game, and it's not just on this PC or with this mouse. It's on other PCs. It's with other mice as well for different games. So I don't understand what the problem is with games and scroll wheels, but they will automatically scroll. So we have to have a shooter, and he's 182 out. This is not a good thing to take a moose with, to be honest with you, but we're still going to do it. So the new caller basically is going to call them in, and we have bad wind right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and, well, you know what, don't worry. I think that's him. Alright, so we're going to try to iron sight him from way back there. Now, we're liable to not do any good on this at all. So, you see, I hope it has a scope that you can use the other scopes. What I really think they should do is make it so that you have well, look at there. They really need to make it so that you have these rifles here with the ability to use the other scopes. So put rails on the existing ones and make it so they can use the Helios as well. Wow. He's right there, y'all. We must have hit spine. If we hit heart, oh my gosh. But the 4570, if you just hit a lung shot from that distance, it's not going to do good. So I don't know what we've done. There we go. That is a vital. What in the world did we hit? Lower neck. How did we do that? All right, well, we took one down with the iron sights. That's what I was trying to do. Didn't mean to get it that way, but there we go. There we go. Awesome sauce. Let's go ahead and try to get to another one that's easy to get to right quick. We probably can grab something right here. All right. So, moose are not going to be something that you really want to hunt with this new pack unless you're with the bow. But, basically, what this new pack is all about, it says it right in the title, it's the ambusher pack. And you're going to, like, we would come out here, we would set down our collar and start it. And what we would want to do is go to where our wind is directly away from the collar and then even put up a stand or something. So that's what's going to be really good, is we can figure out where our stands and stuff are, and we can put them up and all. So let's go ahead and trade out that scope again. So y'all saw how that worked. The 4570 is a 4-9 rifle. The 3030 is a 2-6 rifle. Okay. Nothing out here that I see. And then the 44 should, if it goes by the way that it says, it's going to be a... I did not put the scope on it, did I? It will be a... that's just it with the true sights, the trivium. And then with that, it will be a 3-8, I believe is what it is. We can look at it right quick. It may be 3-7. We look at ammo and 44 flat nose. It is a 3-8. So right there, 3-8. So they said this will not be a new meta. This will not be a game changer. As far as the weapons go, it'll just add some new tools in the tool shed, basically, in the old toolbox, and it'll be fun to hunt with them and stuff. But what I don't think they realize is that besides the 50 caliber from the Hudzig, that's the ball, that's a class 3. The 44 is going to decimate. It will be the absolute best, period, that there is. Now, that guy is 170 something out. So, I did not bring a collar for them. That's the good old 30-30. Now, that's going to not be a great hit on him, to be honest with you. Well, you can see he's not going down with it. But pop him again with that, and that one will probably take him down much easier. He's going on down now. So the 30-30, even if it's a good shot, it's going to take a while. If you're hunting red deer with the 30-30, it's doable, but it's honestly not feasible. For the 30-30, you want to use it for stuff like, basically, it's a class 2 and 3 weapon. It is in the same class as the Zagan Varminter. Even a class 4 animal, you don't really want to hunt them with it. It's just not that good for them. So let's go ahead and look here. They were over here, but I'm going to try to find that and just see how well this thing done. Let's reload it. Alright. So I don't know why they're not here. They're just now coming in. It doesn't say fishing, does it? It says hunting. It says hunting. So if we have a male, he's got a 20 or 1201 top end, so we're good on him. We're going to take him with the 44 if we can. All right. We'll see how it does. Not too good. He's going down. So you'll get to see the power of the 44 on a moose. And then you can decide if y'all like that or not. it's not going to take them down as fast as if you were doing. Let's see, he went out that way. He is dead, so actually right there. Now let's grab that. That was a non-vital. That was the 30-30. Henry, today I'm talking about a new update that's coming out and showing comparable calibers and stuff and what they can do. So anyway, with the 30-30, you can see that we did not get a good, even with a, let me try to say this right, with a non-vital hit, it took it that long to go down, and we had to shoot it with the 45-70 as well. So for the moose to start dropping with the 44, I personally think that the 44 may actually be better than the 45-70 power-wise. So I'm wondering if they're actually going to be nerfing the power of it. I hope not, but it would be nice if we were able to keep it as powerful. Because that 44 on those wild boar there, it would have just absolutely decimated them. It's no joke at all on them, so. What did you do all night? I know you said you were staying up all night. Did you play Diablo, or what did you do? Alright, so here is the wild boar, and it took a 30-30 and a stomach shot with the 30-30, and he did not hit 50% until right there at that one spot. That took him down much faster, and it was, look how it hit him, way back there in the leg. Thank you very much. So, okay, Henry. So, you can see the 30-30 has it has absolutely no, power to it compared to those others. So that's why I'm saying that for class 3, the 44 is going to be awesome. Now the 30-30 for class 2 is going to be cool. I'm going to have to shut that dog up. Which houses do you like that I've done? Let's go ahead and accept him. Thank you, dog. All right, let's go back down here and find this moose. For those guns to have taken that long to take him down versus the moose going down with the 44, the new 44, I cannot wait for it. It's going to be awesome. I actually done some house flipper the other day. Some of my viewers were helping me pick what to do and all. I've let my main viewers and my VIPs pick a house, and they get to choose what I do to it. So that's what I've been working on with that. My PC messed up and I wasn't able to play House Flipper for a while, but that's by far one of my favorite games. So if we come on over here, we'll find this moose, hopefully. And if y'all wonder why I'm shooting a level 2 moose, I think I might remember which one you're talking about. Was it after the farm flipper come out where you could build your own? I remember doing several. That's a female. All right, here we go. We got him. So it was a vital. So we'll see how fast this took him down. I've done several with, I remember doing, one of them was the gangster's house or the mafia's house. And it was a long build for me. There's several of the ones that I have done that were just, they took forever. I have several that are a good. Okay. Yeah, I know. I've done quite a few like that. I love the cherry. What I was going to say, right quick while I'm thinking about it, if y'all are wondering why I shot a level 2 moose, all of my moose on my map became level 2s just about. I had a few level 3s and 1 or 2 level 4s, or max weights, and all of my level 2 moose are just, they've taken over the map, and I could not get anything to come back but level 2s. But they're the ones with the 1201 top estimate. I started shooting those, and I've got a lot more moose coming back, the bigger moose coming back again. So I recommend shooting the 1201 top ends, not the 1036 top ends though, or yeah, the 1036. So if it's this estimate, shoot them. If it's 1036 on the bottom, don't, or on the top, don't. All right. So that was a long liver shot, and he went down. Now there's no quick kill from that, but he went down much faster than he would have went down with the 4570 from that same shot. So we'll try to get a 4570 shot on a moose and really see. But from what I have done here lately, to me, it really is. The 44 is going to be a more powerful weapon than the 4570, I think. Now, on bison, I don't think it will be, but on moose, I think it will be. Once Farm Flipper come out, I done a we had a inside pool in the house itself, and then I made an outside pool that had a game room over top of it as well. It was a small one, like one of the personal swimmer pools, and that was a lot of fun to make that build. That was just super awesome. I gotta say, I love House Flipper. I'm not so sure I want House Flipper 2 though. All right, let's see. It's 16:33. There's nothing going to be here right now. We're going to have to reset our time. Henry, on mine it says gone hunting. So I don't know why it has that on there. I'm not sure, man. I updated a little while before that happened. All right, let's go try to find the bear. That was the thing that we were supposed to be hunting. So let's just see how we can do with the bears. I don't know where they're at right now. It upset me so much. I hope that they changed some stuff on it, but it really did upset me so much how different it was and some of the things that they have changed in it. I'm just like, what in the world are you thinking? I will probably still get it at some point and, just play it, but I don't think I'm going to like it nearly as much as House Flipper 1. So, one thing we can do, well, no, we don't need to do that at all because we don't have anything but the 22 LR that we can put the night vision on. What we're going to do is get down here and look for a bear and just see how the 44 works on bear versus the 4570, and then we're going to try to hunt a bear with the bow. That's going to be fun. Believe it or not, the drop-off from Class 8 to 7 in this game is completely just huge when it comes to the power. So, do you play House Flipper yourself? I was playing another one as well, Hotel Renovator. It's got some really cool ideas in it, and I think I really think that some of the ideas that House Flipper 2 has is taken from other games like that were trying to be like knockoffs of House Flipper. So I don't know if it will work all that great or not. Hopefully it'll turn out okay, but yeah, I have it on PS4 as well, and it's not as good. Yeah, it's the console version of it is a slightly different team, and they are a very weird company in that apparently they're kind of like the company that makes this game. For the longest time, they catered to PC players, and the console was just, oh well, whatever we want to hand out to you is what you're going to get. And it would take, months, even a year or so sometimes, to get the same content on here on consoles as it would on PC. But they're starting to catch up a little bit now. What I don't like about the differences, though, mainly is the fact that they charge twice as much on console for the same content. I don't understand that. But I do have House Flipper and Garden Flipper. Oh yes, that'll be awesome. It doesn't take much to run. The only thing I would say is don't use a ton of workshop items. Maybe, one or two would be okay. I've noticed if you use a lot of the workshop items, then you will get much longer loading times, and it can really be a pain, especially if your office has them. So, but I gotta say, I love House Flipper. I would sit and play that and the fishing game and nothing else, and Diablo probably, those 4 games, I'd be happy. I would never have to play anything else, really. And I love story-based games as well, and it's so hard to tear myself away from my hunting and fishing stuff and my house flipper stuff that I don't get to do as much of them as I want. So what I'm thinking is this might be a zone here that would be good for them. I really don't know. So what I'm going to do is try to come down here and just see what we see along the way. And thank you very much for saying you enjoy my content. That made my day. We should have bears out here somewhere. I know that they frequent this area. Most likely, they're going to start appearing right in here. I did not finish it. I was playing it, and one of my friends was playing it at the same time. And it's funny. She always fusses at people about giving spoilers, and she spoiled it for me. And I'm like, really? I just put it down and haven't played it. I loved RDR2 as well from what I did play of it, but I got in the loop of doing the hunts and the challenge, like the legendary stuff, and I did not get very far because of that. Alright, we've got our first one right there. He's going to be right there. Alright. So we have a decent wind. As long as we can get up about 100 yards away, we'll be good. I want to see what the 44 does to these guys. Oh, which way did you turn? I think they turned away from us, which is actually not good. I can't tell if he's facing towards us or actually away from us. I think he's actually facing towards us. No, he's not. All right, he's turning this way now. Now his head is towards me. That's actually better. I don't know. No, that's his butt. Okay. I'm glad I watched him. Alright, now I know where he's at. It's so hard to tell what these animals are actually doing at night. So that's his shoulder right there, and his head is on the other side of it. If he turns, we'll be good to go. But I have a collar, and I might be able to get him to turn around. Did you ever get to play Red Dead 1? Red Dead Redemption 1? There's also Red Dead Revolver, so Red Dead Revolver is actually the first one, but Oh, now he's got his face towards me. 100% got his face towards me. I think she does too. So, maybe? I loved the first Red Dead. It was so awesome. I think wrangling the horses and stuff like that, that was amazing to me. All right. This is a very bad angle for him. We're getting into position. So we want to see mainly how the 44 does, but I'm not going to take a shot that far on him. Once we get up to 164, we'll take a shot with the 45-70.